Hi, Dad.
We are in the Sky Bar, Sky or Air Bar or something to that effect, and we're overlooking the pool and we're getting ready for sail away. Alright, we are officially leaving the beautiful scenic port of Seattle. There's the skyline, there's all kinds of people on deck, there's the port that we just left, the parking garage,
Double-decker bus.
double-decker bus, and the Space Needle, which we didn't go to because it cost $24 to park. Here's the giant hill that we drove down to get to the parking garage. You can't appreciate how steep it is. It's a lot steeper than it looks. Alright, this is the Spinnaker Lounge, and we're sailing away, so there's lots of people watching out the windows. You see all the fun furniture that they have, all sorts of funky seating. So, doing a panorama. And there's my dad. Hi, Dad! There's a stage where they do shows. We're going to be doing a wine tasting comedy show here on Thursday, so I will definitely be back. But this is the Spinnaker Lounge. And it's so pretty, I love it. This is our little fruit and wine thing from the captain because my dad wrote such a complimentary letter after his last sailing. And there we are moving around the waters. See, look, the water going by. So it's our first day at sea, and we're out in the ocean, and it's cold. It's 49 degrees with a significant wind chill. So I'm wearing long sleeves and jeans and a jacket, which I think is a sign of things to come. This is what my view is from the balcony. Beautiful water. On the other side of the ship is the shore. We're just off the coast of Vancouver right now. Alright, we're waiting for our martini tasting, and we're in front of the champagne bar, and I'm in love with the front of the bar. I want one in my house. I tried to take a picture, but it won't come out, so I'm videotaping it instead. See how it changes color? Isn't that cool?
You can't get the bubbles moving to come out of the still?
No, I cannot get the still picture to indicate how cool it really is. So, here's the little setup for our martini tasting. There's the bartenders who will be making our drinks. Now it's changing color again. Yay! Alright, I just got back to the room and we were greeted by a room steward delivering fresh desserts for us. Apparently they were compliments of the hotel director. My dad ate 2 of them while I was in the ladies' room, but the rest of them looked like this, and apparently they were very yummy. So we're going to hang out on the balcony. The waters are dramatically calmer, as you can tell, because I camcordered just this morning. It's beautiful out, it's no longer freezing, and it is a lovely day to be at sea.
And we just finished martini tasting.
And we just finished martini tasting, so we're probably a little buzzed and appreciating everything a little more.
And we got 2 free martinis.
And we got 2 free martinis.
I'm having a lot of fun. This is a great place to be. I'm glad you're not here ruining it. Dave?
We are at the VIP cocktail party in the Bliss Ultra Lounge, and we've got a few crew members floating around. That's the Human Resources Director, and over there is the Hotel Director, and you can kind of see the whole, I'm going to do a quick spin, don't get nauseous, and then over there is our Cruise Director, Julie, who looks absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that's the beautiful Julie.
Yes. So, but this is the Bliss Ultra Lounge. We're having a lovely time at the cocktail party. We are officially getting our first sights of Alaska. Beautiful snow-capped mountains. We'll be arriving in Juneau a few hours from now at about 2 o'clock. And then we're going to Mendenhall Glacier and Mount Roberts Tram. So, But this is the first sight of Alaska. Alrighty, we're looking at the beautiful Alaska skyline and we are seeing our very first iceberg! Iceberg right ahead! And that's it. We're getting a little closer to it. But yeah, our very first iceberg. So cool.
And understand, 90% of the iceberg is underwater.
Yes, 90% of the iceberg is underwater. So that's very tiny on the surface, but it's really huge underneath.
It's really not that tiny.
Yeah, well, it would hurt if you hit it.
Yes, it's bigger than, it's like about the size of my house, probably.
It's far away, it's hard to
No,
tell.
I mean, talk about the total thing.
Yeah.
That's probably the size of a living room, maybe.
The whole thing, yeah.
The front. Yeah, what's above water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'll have plenty more pictures of this later in the day when we'll be going to Mendenhall Glacier and checking out a huge glacier. So I'll be seeing lots of ice today. So while we're out on the balcony, I thought I would share what we're using as our wine chiller. It's only about 49 degrees, so we thought we'd keep our wine and champagne a little cooler out here. The wine was a gift to my father from the cruise line, thanking him for his excellent letter of commendation from the Star. And the champagne was a gift from our friendly old beverage manager, Giannina, who remembers us from our sailing on the Star and sent it to us last night. We were a little drunk, so we didn't touch it. Alright, we are docking in Juneau, and there is the Norwegian Jewel, and there is the Sapphire Princess. And we're currently turning around. We're currently turning around, but this is what Juneau looks like. Pretty mountains, lots of snow peaks. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Yep. And looks like one of the celebrity ships is here too. Alright, and there is Celebrity Cruises, the Millennium, and Holland America, Amsterdam. And that...
I think we gotta go back the way we came.
Yeah, probably. And that looks like downtown Juneau. We are at the Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center, and out there is the Mendenhall Glacier. You can see, you can kind of walk out there if you want to, but you can't get close enough to touch it. This is one of the trash cans at the Mendenhall Glacier Center. It's cool, so it locks, and bears can't get into it. Funky.
Want to see garbage?
No, not really.
White dot in the tree right over there, sitting in the spruce. That's a bald eagle. He's actually sitting directly next to his nest. See that light brown layer in the tree there. Right there on the tree. He's going up now at about 1 o'clock. I think
So I went to dinner tonight and I got really full and I asked for a dessert to go and they said, oh no ma'am, we'll send it right to your stateroom. So here is my beautiful tiramisu for dessert. Isn't it pretty? So we've arrived in Skagway. There's the train that we'll be taking. And over there's the Jewel, who I think got the better parking space today. But they have, there's some of the mountains in the background. Let me, and over here is just like boxcars and storage. Nothing really pretty over this section. But that's the train that we're going to be taking up the mountains. So we are on the White Pass Rail overlooking a gulch and really high up. Really high above us, really high below us. Some of the scenery. No wildlife yet, but I'm keeping an eye out.
Little river down here?
Little river down there.
Or stream.
It's just from melting snow. We just passed the old railroad bridge that they used to use, which was scary, and I would never have actually been willing to cross it. Little waterfall on the mountain. And that's it for now. To give a better idea, this is some of the track that we're actually going to be following. You can see where it's cut out on the edge of the mountain. Alright, we are at the Lyersville camp. I just finished trying to pan for gold. It did not go well. Hi, Dad! I saw 3 flakes and then they vanished. This is Madam Jan's Fancy Goods. It's amazing, I keep seeing the same guy in my video. I went to Madam Jan's Fancy Good where I bought presents for a couple people, and then I went over to Dolly's Old Fashioned Treats where I bought it myself a Chico stick, which I was very excited about. And over there is the theater where we saw the Lyersville show and learned all about the history. So we're in beautiful scenic Glacier Bay. I'm still looking for wildlife.
Show us something.
We did see something in the water this morning, but I didn't have my camera or camcorder handy.
So it looked like seals or
2 seals or otters or something like that. Not anything huge, and they were really quick up and down. But they tell me there's wildlife, and I'm gonna find it. So we're in Glacier Bay, and we're coming inside of our first glacier. It's, what is it? What do we think it is?
lamp plug. Lamp plug?
Lamplug Glacier. We're gonna be heading up to, I believe, Marjorie Glacier, right around Russell Island.
But I believe it's
But this is our,
glacier. We will see.
but we have a debate about this, so we'll see which one we actually go to. But this is our very first glacier in Glacier Bay
Well, that we saw.
that we saw. Still no wildlife. Working on it. Well, as promised, here's a little bit of wildlife. It's actually wildlife, though, that I see back home, so that's a little less exciting. But we have a whole bunch of seagulls that are flying around us, probably trying to beg food off the people on the upper decks.
I heard
but
Anita was coming with us.
they heard Anita was coming with us and would give away French fries.
We'll
But
pop one.
and over there is Marjorie Glacier, which we are heading toward. A few minutes ago I saw some ice, what looked like ice calving off the front, but we were too far away for me to really get a picture or really tell. So hopefully we'll get a little more of that when we get closer.